Hey collective, hi, how are you? This is like the third time that I have tried to start to record. So there may be like, I don't know, like some sort of forces that don't want you to hear this message, because before I even tried to come in to start to record, there was a few like delays or obstacles that kept popping up before I could even get in here. And then once I got in here to start to record, I had to stop recording twice before this one. So I don't know like how far I'm going to be able to get into this one, but I'm going to keep pushing through to make sure that this message finds who it's meant for. But right now I'm just getting some Palo Santo lit so that I can cleanse this space, and you guys can see that, you know, there's just a nice cleared, cleansed space so that you can feel safe to receive your messages from spirit here. I'm also going to be lighting a candle, you guys. I always do, but it's off camera, like you can't see it, but it's always there. But anyway, so I'm releasing any and all stagnant, unwanted, toxic energies, any energies that could interfere in this reading. I'm cleansing away with this smoke and releasing it out into the cosmos where it can no longer harm anyone. Okay, so those of you who want a quick update from mom, I'm just going to say that she's alert now, and they have moved her out of ICU, and she's talking, feeding herself. I light this candle for spiritual and psychic clarity and protection, and to light the way for angels, archangels, spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors of the highest good, angelic and cosmic higher light beings. But she's doing much better, and I guess in the next few days she's going to be going to a rehab center for a couple of weeks, and me and my sisters are going to get together to clean up her home before she comes back from the rehab. So if you guys want to continue sending her prayers and healing light, and I'm also like setting the intention that all those that send love and light to my mother and during this time, that you also receive that love and light back to you tenfold. So okay, I'm going to use the singing bowl, clear out the energy for myself and yourself. If you'd like to be a part of this, I highly suggest it. It will help you to feel more in touch with the message. However, if you want to go straight to the message, I will do my best to remember to put the timestamp in the comments or in the description box. So let's go ahead and call in some protection, which is a good thing to do, even if you're watching readings, you know, online like this, like on YouTube, and it's a collective reading. Always want to call in your call in protection, because you are connecting with energies, especially you know, since you don't know who all is connected in with those readings. So it just kind of gives you that little extra oomph of protection, especially since many of you that do resonate with my readings, you are light beings, and there are probably, you know, energies that are connected to you. It's like not connected to you, but drawn to you. It's like a moth to a flame. So, and I always connect with high frequency beings. Somebody watching is highly connected to Archangel Michael. You're probably aware of this, but some of you may not be. aware that you are so connected with Archangel Michael. And I'm also picking up Archangel Sandalphon as well. And Uriel. Thank you, Divine Source Energy, Divine Holy Spirit. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, Archangels, Ascended Masters of Light and Love, Angelic and Cosmic Higher Light Beings, Ancestors of the Highest Good, for the good of all and to the harm of none. I call upon you now and invite you here into this sacred space. Please be with me as I see, hear, feel, and know the messages that you have for the collective of souls that find their way here. May everyone involved in this reading feel and be safe and loved. May everyone that connects with this reading feel connected to the all there is. May the messages received here today be of value and bring blessings, clarity, insight, guidance, validation, confirmation, information, answers, wisdom, and or knowledge that comes from love. I thank you for the accuracy of these cards and the accuracy on my part as well. I thank you that the messages received here today are only of the greatest and highest good and to the harm of none, with peace, love, light, and gratitude. So it is. Namaste. Okay. I'm just going to get a sip of coffee. I feel like I really just feel so drawn to do a collective Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine reading, you guys. So I'm going to, there may be some messages here for like twin flames or the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. Oh God, you guys hear that siren? I don't know if you guys can hear that on the camera, but it sounds like one of those emergency sirens. I do feel like someone is focusing on like learning more about your spirituality or like about spirituality or like your spiritual gifts or something here. Maybe reading books. You could actually be going to like seminars or workshops. But part of your life purpose, if you're here, is to be in this role of student and teacher. So it's like you're going to be the student that will, in some form or fashion, some area, you're going to be the student that then becomes the teacher to show other people. So this, I don't know how that is going to be for each one of you, but it's like maybe you teach yourself something about spirituality and then go and teach other people what you've learned. So maybe even like you're going to be giving speeches or like talking in front of people. It could be like on a platform like on YouTube or TikTok or something like that, some sort of social media platform, or like speaking in front of a group of people is what I'm getting. I'm seeing like you showing other people or like expressing something to people. Something here that you're knowledgeable about. Sharing something here. Sharing wisdom or knowledge with other people. Earth Angel. I'm telling you, like those of you that are drawn to my readings, you guys were all part of like this same level of it's almost like a soul group, but usually like when you soul groups are like 15 to 20 people. When you cross over, there are like these clusters of group of people or souls, that is like a cluster of grapes. And it's usually, so imagine like if you were to see a cluster of grapes that had like 20 or 25 grapes on it, like that's that. But as far as like, massively collectively, it's almost like we're in the same group, and I'm here to like help you spiritually, but also not just with spirituality, but like fun stuff and like what's the tea and stuff like that too. Like it's almost like I'm hearing priority, so it's like the top priority would be like spirituality and showing these earth angels who they are. And so like if you resonate with me and my energy, or even if this is your first time here and you just feel drawn to watch, it is because you are a light worker. And look, oh my God, look, it says you are a light worker who's come to earth to teach about love. And that's what I was seeing, like teaching. You're showing people, you're going to like, you're moving into the age of Aquarius at a very pivotal point in the collective's spiritual journey, so to speak. And so you're teaching, it's like there's something here in your life that was the catalyst for your change, or is going to be the catalyst for your change. Many of you, it could be like you've gone through shadows. I do feel like though, even though the majority of you are light workers and all of you are earth angels, many of you maybe resonate more with shadow workers, which really isn't much different than a light worker. But like, you have really been through the darkness. You've gone through like these very dark times, and you had to go through those dark times so that you could find the light. And so like you volunteered to come here to earth to go to hell so that you could find other lost souls and help bring them to the light. But first you have to go through the hell yourself. You have to, because you forget everything, right? So like you come here, you have to experience that yourself so that you can better help those that are experiencing their own hell. Right. So like maybe addictions, you've had to go through addictions and depression and like, betrayal. You've had to experience each one of those shadows. So it's like, it's almost like a fallen angel, but in the aspect that you're still an angel, right? You're a fallen angel that has fallen from, maybe you have actually felt like you've fallen from grace, but like you're the angel that has gone to hell, that has been through hell here in this lifetime. That's what I'm getting here. And it's like that hell that you've gone through has been the catalyst for your change. I feel like you have gone through this change, like a butterfly has. Oh my God. Yeah. Like, the butterfly, you've gone through this darkness here. You've changed and transformed. And you're nothing like, I'm sorry, I'm starting to resonate a little bit myself with this. So let me get another card here. Look, there's Uriel on the bottom of the deck and Metatron. Card number 14 is also the Temperance. You may be waiting for something, or something here. It's like, there's something here about timing being an issue, worried about time, worried about enough time. They're saying not to worry about time. Look, and it just fell out. And I kept hearing Uriel, which is why at the beginning I was saying Michael and Sandalphon, but then Uriel kept saying Uriel in my head, and he was like, say Uriel, and that's when I paused, and then I said Uriel. That's because, and so he was on the bottom of the deck just now, and then it just fell out. So I don't know if you guys seen that, but it did. And so it's like you maybe even have these prophetic visions that you don't even realize are visions. Like maybe you think it's just like these random scenarios or scenes or whatever that pop up in your head, but you're actually getting these prophetic visions right? And it says something better here. You're meant to like have something greater, something better in life. And it says, I give you wisdom to solve complicated problems and help you find solutions for challenging predicaments. So like even though it doesn't feel good, you're capable of making it through change. Even though like you've had these hard knocks in life, you've been able to find solutions to your problems. And maybe it sucked really bad, but you still were capable, and that's because Uriel has been there with you. It's like he's got this contract with you, like you work very closely with him, whether you realize it or not. Like your soul is very connected with Uriel, and he helps you make difficult choices, difficult decisions in your life to get through and get out of complicated situations. So even though like you've been in like these really complicated challenging situations, you've somehow found a way to kind of make it okay. Even though like, let's just say, you know, I don't know, someone who gets kicked out of their house and homeless. So like you've still found a way though to eventually like work through it and figure it out, you know. And so even though like it was difficult or challenging getting kicked out, and I'm not saying that's the case for you, I'm just saying like, you know, just as an example, because this is collective, let's just say, you know, even though like maybe getting kicked out like really sucked, you still are capable of improvising, adapting, and overcoming, because you are, you know, an earth angel, and Uriel has your back, because you're meant to soar, you're meant to fly, and you're meant to go through those difficulties so that you can then in turn help others. And so like right now, you know, you're really, I feel like you are being integrated with light codes. And so it's like you're going through some sort of ascension right now. And this was always planned. This was always the case. So like if your body, like you may have like some aches and pains, maybe some headaches. Some of you could be having stomach issues, eye trouble, sinus issues, things like that. And it is because you are being, it's like you're being integrated with these light codes, because as your consciousness is shifting, your physical DNA needs to be able to keep up with the high frequency of your consciousness, and you know, like the expanding of your consciousness. So it's causing your body, your DNA, to actually go through a metamorphosis, if you will, of its own. And so like this may be a bit difficult for your physical body. For some of you, you may feel like very tired. You don't want to get out the bed. You may feel like you just don't want to do anything. You may even go through a bit of a depression, and it is a bit challenging. But I promise you, you're going to get through this if you're dealing with any of those. Some of you may not be having any ascension symptoms whatsoever, and that's okay too. It's like a woman's pregnancy, right? Each pregnancy is different. You know, they all have their symptoms, but each pregnancy is different. The symptoms, rather. And so some pregnant women don't even have any symptoms. They don't get sick. You know, they have tons of energy, but they're still pregnant, right? So it's like that with what you're going through, you guys. So you may have different ascension symptoms. Some people may not have any symptoms, but you're still ascending. If you're still here, you're still with me. If any of this is resonating, you are. getting some obsidian will also help, and drinking some water, keeping some obsidian on you is what they're showing. Maybe even getting a ruby. Some of you, like the ruby may be like your birthstone. There may be something here about a Tuesday, or something here about October, something coming up. Also getting some smoky quartz. They're showing me smoky quartz. Getting some smoky quartz and holding or keeping near you, meditating with it, is also going to help you with these ascension symptoms that you're going through. Look, the solar plexus chakra. So they're telling you right now that it is safe for you to be powerful and take charge of your life in positive ways. They're saying that it is safe for you to be loud and to take up space. Like, you're meant to be loud, take up space. And I literally just got this in a short that I was doing, that I did for you guys not too long ago. I think it was a few days ago I uploaded it. But you really are. You're meant to be loud. You're meant to take up space. And we've got power animal. And so there are spirit, like you have this animal spirit guide that is also helping you with this situation that you're currently going through as this light worker that you are ascending, and you're going through whatever kind of challenges that you're going through spiritually, and like something that's maybe physically here in the 3D that you could be going through. But I feel like for the most part, this is regarding your ascension, this shift in your consciousness. There is these animals, spirit guides. If you have a pet that has been extra clingy to you, or has been, just wanting to be by you constantly or lay on you, allow that pet there, because they are really transmuting any energies that are in your auric field that are not of your highest good as you are going through this ascension. Also too, I feel like this animal, like if you have a pet, a cat, a dog, whatever it is that that wants to lay on you, it is absorbing any negative energy that is in your solar plexus. So if your pet all of a sudden out of nowhere gets a burst of energy or is extremely lethargic, just be very compassionate, as it's also going through its own little integration as well, because it's integrating light codes, and it's also absorbing these negative energies that you are dealing with as well. I wasn't expecting this. You're going through a very magical time in your life. You may even start to see the magic and the beauty of the darkness as well. Can you clarify this power animal? Can you clarify this power animal? Guardian of the wilderness. Look, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's Guardian of the Wilderness that came out when I asked them to clarify the power animal. How perfect is that? It's also card number 27, which would reduce to a 9. They're here fulfilling their contract to you. They have a soul contract with you, and they're fulfilling that. And it says connect to nature, and it says protect the wilderness, grounding, elemental magic. That's exactly what I'm saying here. Like, this pet is helping to keep you grounded as you ascend. Shut your mouth when you're talking to me. Could be dealing with seeing some well, definitely Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio very strongly. It doesn't have to be. But this pet is helping to keep you balanced as you are going through these shifts and changes. Balancing opposing forces. I help you achieve balance from a change in perspective, compromise, and by finding common ground. But that's what the spirit animal is doing. It's helping you to maintain a sense of balance. And if you don't have a pet, then spirit is telling you that as you're going through these ascension symptoms, or as you're kind of having this shift in consciousness, you're needing to be connected with nature as much as possible right now. You know, you're probably hearing a lot about connecting with nature and being in nature right now, and it is because spirit is really trying to tell you, like, that you need to do this. You need to, like, be connected with nature because you are expanding, shifting. So, like, maybe even going to a pet store, which I don't like them, but going to a pet store, going to going to like a shelter, and like, go and like pet the pets, I don't even like calling them pets, but go there and like pet on the dogs and the cats, or like even like volunteer in a shelter if you have time, if you're capable of doing that, or just go visit and, brighten up their day and just connect with them. And that's what they're there for. That's what they signed this contract to come and to help. So, or just get outside and like go feed the birds or something like that. They're then in turn, going to help you by absorbing any and all negative energies that may kind of cloud your auric field right now. So we're going to get one more card from here. I'll go to this one. Vacuum away fears. So you may have some underlining or lingering fears. And look, it's Archangel Michael. Shut your mouth when you're talking to me. And it says, call upon Archangel Michael and Raphael to lift fear-based energy from you, your surroundings, the situation, and everyone involved. So you may be dealing with like some anxiety or depression, and that's all normal with the ascension process that you're dealing with. There's also maybe like some underlining fears in your life in some form or fashion. For some of you, there is a fear of dying, or like what happens when you die. There's a fear of change that some of you are dealing with. There's a fear of like what's going to happen next. But Archangel Michael is going to show up for you. He may send you, like, you may see other videos about Archangel Michael. You may see merchandise that has Archangel Michael on this merchandise for you to purchase. Not saying to purchase it. I'm just saying, like, that's just, you might see a commercial with something like that in order for, to just sending you signs, seeing pictures that represent Archangel Michael, things like that, to letting you know that there's nothing to fear, that he's got your back. Him and Archangel Raphael, Archangel Uriel, we saw Sandalphon. Well, I saw Sandalphon for you as well. Can you clarify this vacuum away fear card, please? Shut up! I can't even make this up. I just knew that Sandalphon was going to come out with this. Sandalphon, do you guys see that? I told you. And then look, it's card number 19, which reduces to a 10. This is the end of some sort of cycle too, a karmic cycle. You can't even make it up. You can't. And it says clairaudience too. And that's what I was hearing for you. Okay? You may be I feel like your clairaudient ability, like, is going to be shifting into, upgrading. You're going through like shifts in your spiritual gifts. I just heard them say, yes, your spiritual gifts are increasing. You may even be clairaudient. I do feel like many of you have this telepathic ability. I definitely feel like you should be. If you're watching this video, if any of this is resonating, please start working on developing your clairaudient and your telepathic ability. You do have this, and I'm hearing yes. Again, they're saying yes. You could have Pisces in your chart, or there could be something about Pisces season. I know that we are entering the leaving the age of Pisces and entering into the age of Aquarius. You may want to like focus on connecting with music. Their music may have something to do with with you. You may feel like if you in a place of fear, they're telling you not to fear your gifts either. You may have ran from your gifts or feared your gifts or thought that you were crazy, thought that you yourself were crazy, but they're saying no, that you're not crazy. And Sandalphon is communicating with you. He's the angel of music. So, maybe you may have like some artistic abilities. Maybe you are a musician. Maybe there, for some of you, like there may be some fears regarding, or like worries or stresses about your music abilities. This is not for everyone. I know not all of you are musicians, but I do know that I do have some musicians that are watching this right now. I know this. And so any kind of stresses that are involved in your music, or any kind of uncertainties or worries, put that aside, because these angels, these powerful angels, are shifting the energy, because you're meant to perform. You're meant to be on stage. Your voice is meant to be heard. Others of you, this is just simply like your voice is meant to be heard. You're meant to speak and help people through these dark times. Like you're meant to talk to people, to communicate with these people, to help them get through their own fears, so that because going through these very dark, challenging times that have been scary for these people, and scary for your own self, where you have gone through them, and like your words matter. Let go of any kind of lingering subconscious doubts, or these lingering fears. Release them and get loud. Take up space. Sandalphon, you guys are mediums too. Like you are mediums. You resonate with me. You resonate with my message. Not my message, but the message that I'm receiving right now. It's not like it's my message. But if you're resonating with the message that I'm receiving, then you are mediums, and you can speak to the dead. Oh my God, I just love this. You guys, let me know if you want me to go deeper into this, and I will. We'll do more on this message, but for now, I'm going to leave this here for you. And yeah, if this resonated with you, please like the video. I did already choose the winner for the free 15-minute reading, and I left a comment on that person's comment. And I'm going to be choosing a new winner for a free 15-minute reading on the on or around the 1st of April. So if you want to win, all you have to do is be subscribed and like and comment on any video. But the more videos you like and comment, the greater your chance of winning, because I randomly choose a video from the previous month. So when I choose a winner on the 1st of April, it'll be from the videos that I had uploaded in March. So I will randomly choose a video from the month of March, and then randomly choose someone out of the comments that is subscribed to the channel,
and then I will comment that they have won on or around the 1st of April. But just because I comment back to you without announcing you as the winner doesn't mean that you didn't win, because I don't choose the winner until the 1st. So, but if you would like your own personal private reading, please feel free to send me an email, which is in the description box. And yeah, so this is what I have for you guys for right now. And I I'm going to try to do another reading tonight, you guys, but I've been going up to the hospital to see Mom in the evening, and I'm going to be taking her some dinner and taking my sister some dinner because she's been staying at the hospital, and so I'm going to take both of them dinner. But when I get back, if it's not too late, I'm going to do another reading for you guys. So the Divine in Me bows to the Divine in You. Namaste.